In Pokemon, the Tower of Mastery stands at the location where the first Mega Evolution occurred with a Lucario. The descendant of a trainer that had the Lucario happens to be Gherkin, also known in the games as Mega Evolution Guru, which is the grandfather to the gym leader Karina, who eventually becomes his successor. Through the events of X and Y, you eventually gain the ability to Mega Evolve, and this happens in the tower on the balcony. It's a very important piece of lore to Pokemon, as Mega Evolution effectively makes the Pokemon a multi-dimensional storyline. With its prevalence, the building needs to be large and grandiose, and Game Freak definitely executed. It's on a small island away from Shalor City and can only be accessed during low tide. The building itself is surrounded by a massive wall and smaller pointed buildings. Jutting out of the middle is a very iconic asymmetrical tower. On the inside is a large statue of Lucario and a very large staircase to the top balcony. Under the statue is a room, likely where Gherkin lives. Ever since I played Pokemon X and Y back in 2013, I've been absolutely infatuated with this building's design. In the back of my mind, I've always had this idea to build the tower in Minecraft, but I never have. Unfortunately, most of the actual building is obscured and you only see one side of the tower, the front. So a lot of the tower's design is left to creative interpretation, but through Whimsicraft, I have an outlet to build such a design. And with other large creative feats, such as the King of Kings Mountain and the Witta train station, I knew that I had to make the building, but I also knew that I'd have to find the perfect location for it. And I found it. One of my favorite pastimes on Whimsicraft is stalking my fellow Whimsies. I mean, watch my fellow Whimsies making their builds. While I was on our interactive map watching somebody, I decided to take a look around, see what cool landscapes are around spawn that haven't been touched. And while I was scrolling, I found this mountainous area that has a large circle of calcite, and in the center was this large grassy area. I just knew that this area would be fantastic, and when I got home, I quickly flew over to it and found this fantastic area. This would be the location of the Tower of Mastery. And I know it's not one-to-one because, again, the actual tower's on a small island surrounded by a wall. This is a massive mountain range that's nowhere near water, but creative interpretation. So now that I had a location, I needed a design. I'm positive that I'm not the first person to come up with the idea of the tower in Minecraft. I'm sure if you look it up, there's probably a bunch of recreations big and small, but I didn't want to see these. I wanted to make my own. So I installed the two best tools a Minecraft builder could ask for, Axiom and Lightmatica, and hopped into a creative world and got to work. All right, I am here currently in my private creative world. I got Axiom, as you can probably tell by this point here, which if you don't know, Axiom is basically like an editing tool for Minecraft. After, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes of work of like fiddling around with the tools and whatnot, I've got a nice shell of how I want the Tower of Mastery to work. It seems a bit small from this angle, but then like you get down and okay, now it's like an actual tower. The good news is that like if I go in here and assuming that the ceilings aren't here, it's going to be massive on the inside. So that should make things easier for sure. But this is a good start so far. I mean, considering what the building looks like, I mean, it looks solid, you know, considering that like it's my first time using Axiom and like I'm trying to figure things out while I'm trying to build this massive thing. I think this is a good start. I worked for about, I don't know, an hour or two, and this is what we got so far. I'm actually pretty happy with this result. I've got kind of this middle area all solved, got the nice blue trim on it, and I had to do like the spikes on top or whatever they're called. These diagonal ones were a lot harder to deal with. Not this one really, but like these ones here. But like I got it to work out. It looks pretty good, like from up top. It looks pretty good from down here. Like it looks pretty good. I'm liking how it is turning out. Obviously there's a ton of work to still be done, but I'm happy with what I've got so far. Alrighty, so I meant for this to be a little bit more of a update as I'm building type thing, but for the past couple days I've been just kind of going and I kind of forgot to record along the way. So I may as well do my update now, but yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm actually quite happy with how the outside is looking. It took a while to be able to figure out like some of these spikes, I guess. I don't really know what to call them. I've got the windows underneath each of the pillars, I guess. I've got the pillars going down to the ground, which looks nice. I got the windows going through each, which looks quite nice so far. I'm quite happy with how it is turning out. The entrance, I took a little bit of creative liberties on the sides because you can tell that there's some sort of design in the reference images, but you can't really tell what those are. So I took a little bit of creative liberty. You can tell that there's red in the reference images, so I just kind of went with it, and I got this nice look here. I think it looks very nice, especially to get into the inside. Around the outside looks quite nice. Got all this stone stuff. Got this nice little balcony out here. This wasn't really meant to be a balcony, but I made it anyway because it looks like because it kind of looks like that. I got these nice windows and the nice balcony on top. If we take a look, because like when you go to face Karina, the Mega Evolution successor, you go out into this balcony. The balcony isn't as large as it is in the game, which is fine. I don't really care that much, just as long as we have the balcony is fine. This nice, like, kind of open area, which will be nice for whatever I decide to put here. If we go inside now, I just finished the inside bottom layer with how I think I want it to look on the inside, and I think it looks very good. The combination of the basalt and the mud bricks looks very good. The sea lanterns are not a permanent thing. I just kind of went along the outside and put an outline for the stairs that I'm gonna make for the spiral staircase up. And of course, I had to make the keystone symbol. I think it looks very good. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It looks awesome, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like on a map, because if it looks how I think it's gonna look, I think it'll look stellar. It's looking really good. So my next move is to get this second layer done with the mud bricks and the basalt, and then I have to figure out how to make the staircase. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to Axiom and I'm gonna change the sea lanterns to slabs and see how that works. I think it's looking fantastic, and I'm super happy with it. After this is all said and done, I might give the statue a try to see if I can get it to look like a Lucario, but I'm not holding my breath really. Even though I have this much space, I don't think I'll have enough room to make it as detailed as I'd want it to be. So it might just end up being like a statue of something in the middle that isn't Lucario, which is fine, because I mean, I already took the creative liberty with the top here, because if you look in some different reference images, you can see that right in this area is like a big blue cone, and I didn't really like the blue cone idea, and honestly I didn't see it until I was like halfway done with the keystone area. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it as is. We'll take it as creative liberties. There's gonna be a lot of creative liberties with this build. I cannot wait to put this into Whimsicraft and like get started building on it and everything. It's gonna look so good. Alrighty, it is a new day for me, and I finished up the building last night. I think it looks very good. You know, it's gotten some upgrades. It's quite not, no, obviously this isn't it. I finished the building, and it looks so good. So what I did was I finished up the inside, and then I made the stairs all the way up to the balcony up here. Finished balconies, and then I made this thing in the middle. I decided not to build a statue because I figured that'd be a little bit too difficult. So I just went for something easy and looking nice, and so I made the quadruple beacon in the middle and have some nice like glass panes to show like the effect swirling around as it goes up into the sky. It looks so good. I love how it turned out. In here I've got a bunch of I've got brewing stands, I've got an enchantment set up, my bed and whatnot. If we go up here into this room here, I've got my chests with all sorts of goodies. Now, the unfortunate part, as you can tell, there are a ton of bats. So despite my best efforts to light up the areas with all the neat tricks that I have learned over the years, and by learned over the years, I mean I literally just thought of them for this build, I still can't get rid of these bats. So unfortunately, I will have to figure out some ways, which unfortunately might deal with some torch spam, but it's okay. I've mitigated some of the torch spam as best as I could with all the different cool things that I've done, like putting glowstone under trapdoors so it matches with the wall. But like, it looks so good. I'm very proud of how it turned out. I'm very happy with that. It looks really good. I'm super stoked to put it in Whimsicraft. And you know what? Let's just jump into Whimsicraft right now. Alrighty, so I am here in Whimsicraft at the actual location of where I'll be building the Tower of Mastery. And I've already taken the time to place the schematic how I wanted to in this area. And so let's take a look at what it looks like. And it looks stunning. It's so good. I love it so much. It is not quite perfectly fit in the middle, but like it is pretty close to fitting right in the middle. I do have a little bit of mining to take off this little hill here. And unfortunately, I do have to take some off the back area, and like especially this chunk over here. It's a lot more of a slope down rather than the actual thing. So like I have to take out all of these blocks and whatnot. But if we look, like, it looks so good. It's gonna go really well. It lines up pretty well with the front as well, exactly where I would want it to be. And then it, like, if we go up here to where like I want my gate to be, because I'm planning on making a gate to this area, since this is the lowest part over here, this lowest part of this mountain range. Put a gate right here so it lines up perfectly to be able to make a path down that way right to the door. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited to put this all together, but I'm not excited for the material gathering though. Oh, I just messed it up. No. Ugh. I'll have to fix that here in a moment, but let's take a look to see the material list, and wow, it is a lot. 6 shulker boxes of bricks is crazy. I barely have 1. Stone, I've got 6 shulker boxes, but hey, stone isn't too hard to come by because I've got a silk touch pick with mending, so like that'll be super easy. It just takes some time. Mud bricks will be a little bit more interesting, but I don't think 2 shulker boxes will be that hard to get. We've got a couple mangrove forest nearby, so I can grab all of the mud from there. Got polished basalt. I know that there are ways to make like a farm, and I know Dr. Rock has one in an undisclosed location. Smooth stone, easy one, you know, just smelt up a bunch of stone. Cobblestone, easy. Tough is a little bit more difficult, but I can totally manage. Less than a shulker box. Lapis lazuli will be interesting, but again, fortune is a thing. Lapis lazuli is kind of, what's it called? Present, like very abundant. There we go. That's the word. Again, more bricks. That's gonna be a pain. Polished blackstone, again, another easy material to get. Glowstone, another easy material to get. All the sorts of materials that are super easy. The glass will be a little bit more annoying, but it'll be fine. I'm not using too much glass, so it should be okay. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I kind of intentionally made it easy to gather stuff, with the most difficult being bricks, which kind of tells you how hard this will be. So it'll just be me gathering some stuff for the next few days, for the next few sessions that I'm on Whimsicraft, to get all of this stuff. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited to build this thing. It's gonna look fantastic. I'll have to fix the schematic so it actually lines up again. But yeah, well, I'll see you whenever I gather all of the materials then. At this point, I started gathering materials and clearing out the area for the tower. Most of the materials weren't super hard to get, an afternoon at most, but the sheer amount of clay that I needed was insane. After multiple sessions of me literally just logging on, finding a lush cave, and digging it out, I spent multiple sessions literally just smelting, and this is what it looked like. really enthralling gameplay there. But I did finally get it done and started streaming the process of my building. All of my VODs are still up if you want to see the progress, but if you don't, roll the time lapses. After a ton of work on the Tower of Mastery, I have finally finished it. And I am so excited to reveal it. It's so cool. I think it is pretty dang close. And I think that the creative liberties that I took with it are quite nice. Let's look at it. Oh my gosh. You guys have know how long this has taken to one, build this, gather all the material. Well, hopefully by the end of the video you'll understand how long it's taken me, but it has taken so long, and to finally see it come to fruition, since I've wanted to build this massive tower a long time ago, like, it is now a thing, and it's my base. Like, I am going to be using this for my storage and all of my stuff. Like, I have my full setup over here. Like, obviously got a nice lava setup. I've got all my chests here. I've got furnaces. I've got stuff. And then down there, I've got a full enchanting setup. I've got brewing stands. I've got this. Like, it's all here. But I am incredibly happy with this whole area. It is so cool. It is definitely one of my favorite things that I've ever built on Minecraft. And I am, despite all of the hard work to get all of these bricks and stuff, I am incredibly happy with how it is. Maybe I should get Mickey over here to come take a look at this. Eventually, he'll return. One of these days. I scared him. All right. I have something I would like to show you because it's big and it's cool. And I'm excited about it. I need to show somebody. Yeah, let's take a fly over to the base. It is quite far. Do you have enough rockets?
It's the gym, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good on rockets.
Sick. All right, let's go. Well, Mickey, we are here because I want to show you probably the biggest build that I have ever made in Minecraft. And it is ominously in the background of my camera, the Tower of Mastery.
It's crazy.
I love it.
The first thing that I'm like blown away is the amount of lapis.
Yeah. The blue pop's so good.
Oh, I do love it. I love the highlight, that pop. It is gorgeous. How long did this take you?
I don't even want to think about how long it has taken me.
Is it done? Is it fully done?
It is done. It's fully done.
Okay, so we can go inside.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I want to go inside. I want to look around. Ouch, ankles.
Yeah.
It's not a very safe environment.
Yeah, I mean, it is a mountain, but it's okay. I think it kind of fits because, like, in the game, it's on an island surrounded by a massive wall that's protecting this tower. And so, like, it's kind of the same vibe, you know?
Oh, what you built this off of?
Mm-hmm. It's from Pokemon X and Y. It's a very prevalent building in there. It's like the big thing. Yeah,
yeah, this is kind of insane.
Yeah, I love it so much.
This thing is crazy looking. Oh my word.
And I love it so much.
Oh, I like what is the design up here in the glass?
Up there in the glass, that is the gimmick of that Pokemon game is Mega Evolution. And that symbol up there is like the symbol for Mega Evolution.
Oh.
And so like it's rainbow in design, and I don't know if you have any minimap mods or anything like that.
I do not.
But if you like go outside, you can see the symbol in the map, and it looks so good.
But this is crazy, man. I like the staircase. You don't see a lot of the polished tuff being mixed in with deep slate, and I think it looked good, so I like that. Very good job.
Thank you.
I do like that's basalt, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Basalt and mud brick. Very nice contrast.
Yeah, they like some of these blocks work together surprisingly well. Like
yeah, they do. They're like you would think like they wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, because one is gray and black and the other one is brown and tan. So you're kind of like, but when they're like this, especially this pillar basalt, is very nice.
Yeah.
And the amount of room you have in here is crazy. This is always an issue that I have is building big.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, my tree's coming along. It's pretty tall. It's gonna be pretty big when it's finished, but it's like inside the house is super cramped. You know?
Yeah.
So it's hard to it's easy to it's easy to build big, but it's hard to build for space.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I got a nice little wide shot of us on your beautiful.
Yes.
This is nice.
Nice. I love it. And if you look in first person, there's that kind of like V divot where we came from. Yeah. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have like kind of a gate type thing that kind of connects the two top areas and then has like a big entryway. So that could be
cool.
So that way it's kind of like this is the entrance, and then as it kind of slopes down, I'll make stairs and whatnot.
That's cool.
But yeah, so
I can see it. Yeah, it's kind of already almost perfectly terraformed.
Yeah,
for the staircase, like it's actually really close.
Yeah, and I didn't touch anything from there to make it like that. It's just like that. Like it's awesome. I've got this nice balcony with glass. I need a name for the ghast. Do you have any fancy names?
Fancy names?
Yeah.
You want a fancy name?
Sure.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew Gastington III.
I like that. Maybe that should be it.
Maybe his initials. You could do something like Frank Logan Yurt. So his initials spell fly.
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah.
Or something.
Maybe I should do that.
Frank Logan Yurt, but like Franklin something. L-Y.
Yeah.
I just a thought.
I like that.
I named my gas, but I forget what I named him. I have a dog named Kevin though. But I like how this is all it's walkable.
Yes.
You know,
it's very walkable
structure.
and it's like it's big enough where you could definitely like fly around inside of it too.
Oh, you're living here?
For a while, yes. It's kind of for the new stuff, but I promise I have ideas to over by the Pantheon that I'm going to build. But
okay, I was gonna ask about that because I went into your Pantheon the other day. Is it Pantheon or Parthenon?
Pantheon.
What is Parthenon? That's in my brain for some reason.
Good question. Let's look it up right now. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think you might be correct.
Oh,
maybe I've been wrong this whole time. I thought it was Pantheon. Maybe it's Parthenon. Hold on.
Because I think Pantheon is like, okay, don't make fun of me. I'm a D&D nerd.
Right.
So
no,
like in D&D, you have like pantheons of gods, which is like a council kind of. So I think the Pantheon lives in the Parthenon.
Okay.
I think. Did I just break your entire series?
No, you did not. You're completely fine. At least now I know. Okay, so I mean we're kind of right, but kind of not at the same time. So like
yes.
the building that I built it on, the main structure I built was based on a Parthenon. Kind of the square like inside room.
You
but
know what?
A lot of the reference images.
Your build. You call it whatever you want to call it.
I also want to be right though.
That's fair.
I think
I think
but you're
and
absolutely
all your stuff
right.
Was gone. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no. So I'm moving for a bit. I'm moving for a bit because I feel like it'd be a disservice to this place is to spend all this time and materials building it and just have it be sitting here. But at the same time, yeah, it's just so far away from everybody, and I like the Parthenon too much to not live there. So I think
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I catch your drift because my trees like I was like I'm gonna build here, and then everybody started talking about starter bases, and I was like, wait, maybe this could be a step, but no, tree's gonna be end game. Go into your statistics for me.
Yep.
I want to see how many bricks you've placed.
Oh, bricks.
Because this is insane.
Times.
I want to see bricks and mud bricks. Compare the two.
Okay, I've crafted
like, 2 layers.
14,000 bricks.
Oh my word. That's a lot of bricks, Ruby.
Yeah, and mud bricks is 5,000 crafted.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's almost 20,000 of just brick related things.
You want to know how many clay balls I've picked up though?
Yes.
112,000.
What?
It's crazy.
Ruby. I'm concerned for your health. Do you need to take a trip outside?
You'll see it in the video, but there was multiple days where I would sit on Whimsicraft and I would just sit in a corner, wait for a full 2 double chests to drain in clay balls to be smelted into bricks. And while I was doing that, I would just go play other games. There were multiple days where it was literally just like, all right, get home from work. All right, I'm going to hop on Whimsicraft. I'm going to fill this chest with clay balls. And then I'm going to go play Haste for an hour. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to drain the chest and then refill it again and do the same thing. Like
that's a lot.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, it's the gas lead coming through the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
The lapis, like it's weird because it ties it together, but at the same time it divides it.
Yeah, it's so weird. As I was
like the perfect highlight block. I thought these were diamonds for a second. They're sea lanterns.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
We were about to have a rough conversation.
I am not that rich. No, I was like doing kind of an analysis of the build. I was looking at the lapis and I was like, it's so weird how like something that contrasts so much with the environment and the build itself can pull it together so nicely.
It's the blue because you have these 2 separate brick colors and they're similar patterns but they're different colors, and then the tough stairs kind of bring it together.
Yeah,
but that blue, I don't know what it is about that blue.
It's such a good blue. We need more blocks like that.
It is. We do. We really do. I complain about this all the time. We need a different shade of blue wood. We need green wood. We don't have green wood in the game.
True.
We need we need more color options in general for wood and stone related things.
We need the World of Color update too.
But this is beautiful.
A
round of applause to you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Crazy.
But yes, that is my build. I've been working on it for so long, and I am incredibly happy about it. I just wanted to show somebody. I was just like, it's so far away from everybody that I don't think a lot of people will see it, and so I just wanted to.
I only knew about it because I was watching your stream a while back, and then I followed your head one day on the bar.
Yeah.
I just kind of followed it, and I was like, I wonder where Ruby is, and then I found you here.
Yeah,
but that was like, I think you only had like that first, like that bottom layer done.
Yeah.
I think that was the only thing you had at the time. But this is like, the architecture of this is really cool too, because you have like the full circle layers, but they're cut in half, and then like that first or second one is extended up further, and then it's like divided, but also like very much united. It looks very cool.
So like I said, this build is from Pokemon X and Y, and in like some of the promotional art and stuff, like it's split like this, but you only see it from the large view of the island, like straight on. And so like there's a lot of creative interpretation that you have to do with this, because a lot of it is obscured. So like the divide between the two halves of the tower, you kind of have to figure out yourself, and that was a challenge to figure out like how I'm going to connect the two that looks natural. And like especially towards the bottom entrance, like the entrance was completely obscured, so you had literally no idea how that was put together. But I think I did a decent job, like being
I think you did a really good job. Yeah, this is like I'm the thing about stuff like this is like I can't build to imitate or do like a similar. If I want to build something specific, I can't.
Yeah,
I have to build my own thing, and because I just can't plan out designs like this. Like I couldn't imagine how much time it took you to actually like meticulously like the spacing on each one of these walls, building something to rebuild, like restructure something, like bring something from some other medium into the game. It's always extremely hard, especially when we're dealing with squares.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it's really hard to get the smooth surfaces.
I'm very proud of this build, and I appreciate you coming over to take a look at it. Thank you.
Whoa, I just turned shaders back on. I'm gonna send you this real quick.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you for the invite, Ruby.
Yes,
very much
no
appreciate
problem.
it. This is a gorgeous build.
Thank you.
It's you did great. You did really good.
Thank you.